This is the Vandivers NewCastle farm. We grow Christmas trees here, and I grow vegetables in the summertime. And this is just my son's home place, but I share the tree farm business with him. I bake all the cinnamon rolls and cakes and pies and to sell in our Christmas tree farm store. During that time when I started doing the baking for the store, my dad, who was still living at the time, called me and said, "Nita, they're about to tear down our home place," which this is it right here, and it was on up in Colt. It was on the north side of Colt. And he said, "If you want to come look at it for the last time, and before they tear it down." So my husband and I, we went and looked at it with my other brothers and sisters. And when I got home that night, I looked at my husband and I said, "What would you think about moving my house to Kevin's farm?" He said, "I think it's a great idea." And so we just called my daddy, and he was so happy that we had decided to do that. And that was the only house that I knew of. I grew up in it with 8 brothers and sisters and my mom and dad. So it's a little 2-bedroom house with 1 bathroom. And so if you can imagine, that's a lot of folks in that house. Of course, now I have grandchildren that live right beside our old home place, and so they come back here all the time. If I'm back here cooking, here they come through the back door, and they help me cook. They love to, they're really good at it too, and they help me cook, and they're always interested in what I'm cooking, and if it's for the store or if they can eat it. So when we first moved it here, we knew that we would need it for like a guest house too, because our growing family, like I said, I've got 3 boys and grandchildren. I've got 7 grandchildren. And so when they come into town, it was just a nice place to have for them to stay, and they love being out on the farm, and the kids, have plenty of place to play. But then I just needed more space, and so I do have a commercial stove in there, and I've fixed the space up in the kitchen area, and then I included in an area that was originally the back porch and opened it up, and so that's where I do all my canning, pickling, jams, and the baking for the store. We are, our Christmas tree farm is about 6 miles north off the interstate in Forest City, Arkansas. This season is coming to a close. We've had a really good year, but next year, please come out and see us. We open the week before Thanksgiving, and we're open through a week or 2 before Christmas.